Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Welcome in, Libras. Let's get to your message. Thank you to all of you who supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything will resonate here. Take what does. Take what helps you to help yourself. As I read the energy. What helps you? Take it. Run with it. If it doesn't resonate or it doesn't help, let it go. Here we go. For our Libras, what's the message? Something about a beetle or bug. You know, that's good fortune, but also there's Egyptian ties and there's the Volkswagen bug. All of which are coming to mind here. Maybe significant to you all. Okay, and something about an artist. There's an artist in our midst here. 9 of Wands. And that talks about, boy, I am the wounded warrior. I've really been through it. But also the wounded warrior is just about at the end of the wounding. Just about had, you know, all that they can take and just about at the end. Of that cycle. 9 of Pentacles, the Tower, the 8 of Cups, they're all in reverse. You're staying in a situation that is very draining. I do see that it comes to an end, but why have you stayed so long? You know, it's just like you rooted in, and were you stubborn, or you thought you were avoiding a tower? You were helping someone else to avoid a tower. So you stayed in it. But in the process, it drained you completely. Yeah, and now I feel like there's a sense of like lost hope, something like that. We'll get to it. 9 of Cups. Wishes granted. There is no lost hope. This is what Spirit's saying. Don't lose sight of your hopes and your wishes. Don't lose sight of them. Also, there's an element here of it was my wish to take the pain away from this person, to take the heat off of this person. That was my wish. So you've really been in it. Wow. Almost to your own detriment for somebody else. The Magician is out here now, but you knew you could handle the energy better. You could alchemize this energy better than this person could. Wow. Okay, let's get a little bit further into this. That's why you stayed in it, because you knew you could make the most of the situation. This person you're protecting couldn't do that as well as you can. You're an anchor for somebody. Wow. The Fool is out here now. You want this person to have another opportunity. Maybe they're younger, maybe they're a child, someone you're protecting. You wanted this person to have better opportunities. But you really bit a bullet for somebody. Something about they're in the style industry, or they have good style, or ballet, something about ballet even maybe. Queen of Swords, yeah. You know how to get in here and cut things out. And they're maybe too young to do that for themselves, or too innocent, or this is just not their forte. But now you have to turn around, and I think what you've been through is kind of thrown you for a loop in that you're a little bit depressed. And Spirit's saying now you have to do this for yourself. Now you have to cut out the depression or what's dragging you down. You know, the situation took a lot out of you, and now it's time for you to heal yourself, mend here, cut out what you need to cut out so that you don't have a sense of, like hopelessness, okay? Hang with me, we'll get it. Justice. You wanted justice here, but boy, I'm almost feeling like shaky, like you are drained to the fullest. Remember to hydrate, you know? Sometimes that can lead to a lot of problems. So, you know, start with the most obvious and grow from there as far as you start your project mending here for you. What else do we have? Yeah, you spoke your truth, but there were a lot of consequences here. And you saw what was going on. You have good intuition. You saw what was going on here. You have helped someone a great deal. But you're wondering, how much did I really help them? The Chariot says you helped them a great deal. And you got the ball rolling again for them, where they would have been, really hard pressed to, they were having a tough time. Really tough time. And maybe there wasn't a way out, but you came into the picture and made a way. You made a way for them. Wow. I have a lot of admiration for who this is. A lot of admiration. You have a lot of questions now. You have a lot of worry, 9 of Swords. Will there always be someone that can be on the lookout, have their back, that type of thing, pave the way for them and have their back? You've been both. Is there always this is your worry too, amongst other things. Is there always going to be somebody there for them like that? 8 of Pentacles. I think Spirit is saying you are the perfect person for this, but you're saying I'm not always going to be around. The Lovers. You were the perfect person for the perfect time, and you made the right choices. That's what I see here. And you so care about this person, I could cry. Oh my gosh. You so lovingly adore them. Wow. King of Wands. Yikes. The truth of the matter is you can alchemize any monsters. You've got the goods. You are vibrant and you come in like a charismatic tornado and everybody goes, what? Hey, hold on, hold the phone. Let's change it up. How do you want this to go? You're incredible like that. You're the monster slayer. Wow, this got deep real fast. There's something about you help people find their wings and fly, and also you are a great listener with helping people find their happiness. Or you can see their happiness. Third eye. Lots of third eye energy. You can see their happiness. You speak their happiness out, and then you help them find it. Or by speaking it out, they find it. Wow, what an incredible guide. Spiritual guide you are. The sun. You are the happiness. For others. Oh my gosh. And definitely for this person. Do this for yourself. Yeah. A lot of Zen energy here. Bring it back to yourself. You send it out, but always remain having it come towards you too. Keep yourself in the fold. Yeah. Because we do see draining. Okay. Spirit says keep yourself in the fold here when it comes to mending others. You bring it back to you too. You keep yourself in the fold for the mending. Health conscious. Be health conscious for yourself as well. You've got a neat style about you. Unique. Very unique. The Hermit here, the 3 of Pentacles. You are incredible. You are incredible in that you are the light, the enlightenment. And you get people back in with their life. And yeah, when you ask, are there other people that can help if I'm not around? Spirit says they see here where your enlightenment will unfold, will grow in such a way that you get really good at helping others this way. And finding their soul tribe, finding their people, finding new collaborations that help them when you can't be there for everybody. That's how this grows and develops. Yeah, because you need to take a break for you as well. Incorporate that in. Knight of Wands. You're the caregiver. You put people on your back and you carry them until they can carry the load themselves. And their load is sometimes just themselves. Okay, so I am sensing like depression or sadness here, or, situations that are that. You bring the bounty, you bring the hope, you bring the right around the corner is a brand new start for you. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Incredible, Libra. 2 of Cups. You're not necessarily a romantic soulmate, but you are soulmate energy in that you are the healing. And you're so intellectual, so spiritual. Incredible. I've never had a read like this. I've had reads that are similar, but not where I'm just blown away by a person. Okay, what else do we have here? Page of Swords. Yeah, you are the light and the truth. The truth sets people free. And you're fearless. You come in and you just set people free. You come in with your words and your truth and your charisma. And any kind of funny business, it's all taken care of. Like you walk in the room and people are like, oh, I better stop this nonsense, as well as you'll be right in front of someone in their face and telling them just exactly how the next step is going to take place for those that you care about. 5 of Cups here. Yeah, you can take the people and regret, the situations and regret, and you can turn this and spin it. And you don't even, you're like just fearless. You'll go against the grain, swimming upstream. Always, you turn it a positive. It's like an alchemist, like I've never seen. Your ability to spread happiness knows no bounds. And I feel like sometimes you worry about that, like I'm getting older, or no, there's always something more that you are able to do, and God or the divine, your spirit team, whatever you consider a higher source, will always give you that energy to keep going in this manner for people. So don't worry about that. There is some concern there. The Empress here has 7 of Swords. This sums it up beautifully. This has been a different read than what I've had this week, and it's been great. It's been great. Summation. You are the light and the bounty, which we've talked about, against all falsities, towers, lies, deceit. Wow. You are the new beginnings for people. Oftentimes you're the light, you're the way, you're the path. You're creating the path. You've got your shovel out, creating the path. Wow. Yeah, there's justice here for those that are holding themselves back when they should be looking at the big ships that are coming in. And you have constructed said ships. You have gotten the person to the pier. You have helped them get the binoculars out to focus on ships that are in view now. You get them on board to see those ships that are coming in for them, when normally they would feel held back, either by themselves, their circumstances, somebody else. You are the ship maker, I hear. You are the ship maker. You're the transformation. Let's grab a charm. Oh my God, you're the key. You're the key. Something about Venice. I see Venice in my mind's eye here. You are the transformation, the wish granted. The wish is granted. Yeah. The wish is granted. The spark in the mind of others that are losing hope. You plant little sparks and boom, 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 boom. Then they're ready. Yeah. It may not happen overnight, but you help them to ignite again. Oh my God, to build their foundation. Oh my God. You may do this globally. This may happen fast. Whoa. You admire people that you help, and you help them to admire themselves. You bring eternal enlightenment to the situation. And you swoop in with an energy that I think even like people that are up to no good have, like they just get enthralled by it, embraced by it, and then they're just moving another way that they don't even understand. And everything just changes up. You just have that kind of impact on people, on situations, on a room. If someone, for example, was being bullied, all you have to do is step into that room and it all changes. And even people doing the bullying, just an example, but you'll get the concept. Even the people doing the bullying don't understand why they're all of a sudden stopping what they're doing, that they were so intent on, they were so focused on. They stop. They stop in their tracks. There's something about you, otherworldly, divinely guided, divinely embraced, where people go, what? What is happening here? Wow. You're the burden slayer and the nurturer. Oh my gosh. The new beginnings and the truth. And it's all because, yeah, divine connections, but also you honestly want to love and protect people and have them see their life in a celebratory way and happiness. Oh my God. The hits keep coming here. Libra. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Intuitively, you're off the charts as well. What more can I say? You're also you do something great for the environment, like you're usually biking. Be careful as you bike. I hear, be careful as you bike. Page of Wands. It's a passion of yours. Always be aware of. Bike in safe places, because always be aware of, if you think drivers are aware of you, sometimes drivers are paying attention to all kinds of other things. You know, they're looking down, they're looking back, they're on their phones, you know. Don't assume people are seeing you, even in a bike path situation that's very near moving traffic, especially if there's a lot of traffic. And people drive very fast these days. So slow down and watch out for your bikers. But also, on the flip side, bikers, you know, watch out for your drivers and keep them safe too by your actions. Flexible comes out. You're just a muse. I can't say enough good things about you. You just come in, you create a new beginning, you know, you're joyous, and even if you're down, no one would ever recognize that, and they'd never see that in you. You just turn everything around, you know. You just turn all the, you just, even wicked energy, you just turn it around. You just alchemize it. You turn it around and newness grows for those you love and care for, and that is a lot of people. Those that you know and those that you don't. 19 may be a significant number. Okay, that is your message. I have loved this message. It's been one of my favorites, and it came out of the blue, a nice surprise. I hope that you've enjoyed it too. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. I read all the comments. I love the interaction. Until next time, let's remember who we are, and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.